Hi, everybody, and welcome back. Okay, I'm going to reiterate what I said yesterday, just in a different way, so that those who misunderstood what I was trying to say can have some clarity. For the next 4 weeks until the coronation, I shall refrain from negative reporting as far as I can on any of the most senior royals on this channel. That does not mean that I have changed my mind about certain aspects of the king as a person or certain aspects of the monarchy. It just means that I respect my British friends and subscribers who do want to enjoy the coronation, as, like me, it will be the first and maybe the only coronation they will ever experience. I, as a South African, also know what it feels like to have your country and your leaders criticized on a daily basis. Eventually, even though you yourself may be critical of them, you almost feel like it's your duty to defend them, and you do start to take these criticisms personally. So I am, out of respect for my friends and subscribers, giving you some breathing space. And if or when I have a negative or critical opinion of any of the most senior members of the monarchy, I shall post it on my website or Rumble and give you the choice to go and watch it or not. On this channel, and until the 6th of May, we'll dissect the phenomena of Harry and Meghan Markle, their friends, their conduct, their contacts, and so on and so on. If that becomes a bit of a bore over the next 4 weeks, then believe me, I have a lot to say about many, many other things, like Piers Morgan's interview with Stormy Daniels. I'm a huge fan of Piers Morgan, and I'm very biased when it comes to him, even when he goes a little overboard or is a little rude. I still side with Piers Morgan. But this interview is or was, in my opinion, one huge mistake. I just don't think or feel that Piers can, in any good conscience, criticize or pull someone like Meghan Markle apart and then go on to give someone like Stormy Daniels, an opportunistic old prostitute, airtime and attention. I am not commenting on the issue with Mr. Trump here at all. I'm commenting on fairness, on good or bad judgment, and on glorifying the immoral. That is what I'm talking about. And Mr. Morgan and his stylist or stage manager or editor could have told Miss Daniels to put some pants on before they were photographed together. She looks terrible and cheap, and to give old Piers a bit of credit, he did look highly uncomfortable in those pictures. Okay, so on to our flavor of the month, or better said, our theme of the month. Again, I need your help because I still feel like I am on some other planet or universe observing this planet and not understanding half of the current human mindset. What am I talking about? Well, I read that when it comes to Harry's drug taking and visa issue, that if he told the truth on his visa application and admitted to his drug taking, then he is in the clear. And then I read that his other excuse could be because he is a prince, he did not fill in the form himself. Okay, now this is what I don't get. So when it comes to the United States of America, it is just fine and dandy if you are a prolific drug user as long as you don't lie about it. Is that how it works? So why doesn't America put a banner on the embassy website stating drug addicts welcome, just don't lie about it? I mean, it's ridiculous. Why then does America still pursue drug dealers and put them in jail if drug addicts such as Harry are actually welcome? Don't they get it that addicts need dealers unless they themselves are producers or dealers? Seriously, has America and the world gone mad? And then I hear presenters and royal experts say things like, if he is still using, talking about Harry's past use of drugs, questioning whether he is currently using. And I yell at my screen, are you deaf, dumb, or blind, or all three? For Pete's sake, Harry tells, admits in his book, and repeatedly in subsequent interviews and TV programs how he rolled himself a marijuana cigarette while staying in Tyler Perry's home. How hallucinogenics and psychedelics like mushrooms and some South American plant are a big part of his life as it helps him cope. Not was a big part of his life, but is a big part of his life. For F's sake, are these reporters deaf, or are they so intent on not hurting anybody's feelings that they pretend to be stupid? We see Harry with a sweaty scalp and or dilated pupils on television, in photographs. Sometimes his pupils are so dilated that his eyes actually look black. Yes, of course, our pupils change due to light, but not that much. So again, are these reporters blind? Or are they pretending to be ignorant or stupid in order not to offend anyone? And then the people requesting the details of his visa. Why don't you ask the Montecito, Santa Barbara police or the FBI to look into who is actually supplying Harry his drugs? Yes, he can legally buy his marijuana from a dispensary, but what about the rest? The mushrooms, the coke, or this other plant? Is he buying it or is he producing it? And more than that, who is he sharing it with? Is it all okay just because he is Prince Harry? What if it is your son or your daughter he is sharing his shit with? Is it still okay with you? What about those two babies in his home? How many of you have seen how someone acts when they are hallucinating? No, it does not always look like those funny TikTok videos where people say funny things after they woke up from an anesthetic. No, no, no. I nearly had my neck broken, thrown down a flight of stairs by someone who was hallucinating. Ask many a policeman what it looks like when they find someone on the street hallucinating after taking some of these drugs. Ask them whether it is okay to be stabbed by a 13-year-old who thinks he is a cross between Jesus and Superman. It is not cool and it is not funny, and neither is it funny that Prince Harry could be allowed to promote drugs on television on a chat show. If it is okay with America and you are not prepared to speak up or speak out, then you are literally stuffed because your teenagers may just think that Harry and Meghan are cool and may end up treating you the way these two are treating their parents. And worse, your teenagers may end up using the same stuff old Harry is using. But remember, being a prince, Harry has security and staff surrounding him 24/7. But your child may just be alone when he or she goes on that dangerous trip. So consider this before you decide to be apathetic as to whether Harry returns to the United States or not. So that brings me to the next question. Where is Harry? is he back in the United States? I heard he has left the United Kingdom, but is not back home yet. That's what I heard. I don't know. And then I saw on Instagram that the list of royals who will appear on the balcony after the coronation has now been released. And I'm saying released in inverted commas. It will only be working royals, according to the Mirror. Princess Anne and her husband, the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, and of course, Prince and Princess of Wales and their children. Well, I truly hope that is true, but on this one, I'm afraid I'm going to go. Seeing is believing. Besides, I went and read the Mirror article myself, and it is littered with words like probably and apparently. So I'll wait and see. Another source also duly informed me that it now appears that Harry will attend alone. But my journalist friend says nothing has changed where his contacts are concerned. But he's also saying that he is now starting to wonder whether all of this is maybe another new Palace PR play. Make it look like the Harkles are invited, which they are, and will be fully included and welcomed. And then when it doesn't happen that way, then it's all on the Harkles. Well, I don't know, and nor does my friend. And currently, he can't even ask the question in the media because the editors of mainstream media outlets are now really clamping down on what gets published and what not. To my friends, great frustration. Anyway, guys, I'll see you soon with more gossip, information, and chat. So until then, please take good care of yourselves. Bye.